Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Longhorn wide receivers need to stop banging the wrong women.
Well, Worthy wasn't hit. We'll get into it. I agree with you, but Worthy, he just got done dirty by a dirty, downright, low-down, scumbag female.
Again, the wrong women.
It can happen to anybody.
It can.
It can happen to anybody.
And it usually does. Welcome in here.
That's why we got Orlando Kell.
It is in the building. It is a Longhorn wide receiver wrong pizza edition of In the Building. It is episode 304 from the Texas Cheer Studios at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown, Texas. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet.
You said Southtown, Texas. I like it.
I mean,
if we could go Cibolo.
Yeah,
if we can go Converse. We can go Southtown, Texas.
Yeah, it's cooler. It's hipper.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it better.
It.
Thank you, man. I'll roll with it then. I'll stick with it. Welcome, man. Good to have all of you boys up in here. Thank you. You can jump into the chat here and do things with us. You can including donate your money. So yesterday I went to the post office and sent off that In the Building hat to my brother who won.
Yeah.
I sent off a beautiful one of these cool clay. What are these? What do you call this? Slate?
Oh no, it's beautiful though.
It's slate. These In the Building cool coasters. I sent one of these off to somebody who won one of these too a few weeks ago. And today I've got two more. All right. So here's how we're going to do this today. This is a really cool, it's very manly, very rustic. I guess it's slate.
A bourbon on top of that would look beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool. Very elegant. And has the In the Building logo on it. Do you want one? I actually have two today I'm going to give away.
Okay.
All right.
We'll give away them together.
We need to get, I can send a twofer.
Give it two. This way they can have it with their buddy or their spouse or whatever.
All right. Well, now the guy that just won the one's going to bitch.
Yeah, you're right. 1-1. All right. I don't want to be.
Or we could say screw him and just start a new thing. What do you want? You want to give both away at the same time?
Both.
All right. It's a twofer.
Better.
All right. We need to get at least 5 donations of money in here today. And that will, and if you're one of the people who donates money, you're going to get put into Monday's horse race because that's how we're figuring out winners right now.
Horse race Monday, all right.
Horse race Monday, this coming Monday. So donate money to In the Building via the super chat. You can go on there and chat us up. Tell us anything you want to talk to us about today. But if you want to be generous with your money and shoot us a tip, feel free to do so. You can also buy us a coffee on the Buy Me a Coffee link that Buki no doubt will link here.
So on the days we give away stuff, everybody that donates gets in the race.
That's how we're doing it right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's not just 5, it's like whoever.
Yeah, whoever donates
so John
money.
Fox is in the race.
In the race. Boom.
John Fox is in there Monday. You keeping track, right, Buki?
Yeah. But here's the caveat. We have to get at least 5 donations.
Yeah, it can't just be 3.
Right,
that's
so
a
there
waste
it is.
of a race.
There's Keto Jar. He's in the race. Everybody who donates a tip will get into this race, and I will send you these 2 beautiful slate, manly, rustic, In the Building drinking coasters.
I'll also shout out someone donated 3 coffees or bought 2-3
They've
coffees.
Today?
Someone's been doing that for a long time. Thank you, someone.
All right, we'll load someone. He's in the race, and Monday we'll lead off our show on Monday with a horse race. All right, let's get to these Longhorn wide receivers.
Let's do it.
All right, so I find out today that Isaiah Bond, who is not from Texas, but spent a year in Austin.
He was a portal guy from Bama.
But then for whatever reason, he finds himself in Frisco, Texas, up in the Metro Sex in Collin County.
Probably has his trainer up there.
Well, he's got a piece of ass up there for sure.
Who don't?
In the Metro Sex?
Well, I'm just saying pro athletes, they like Dallas chicks. I don't know why.
Well, a lot of guys train in Dallas. Like Patrick Mahomes trains in Fort Worth. Cam Ward, he's been prepping in Fort Worth too because they've got a lot of elite athlete developmental schools up there, right? So Isaiah Bond is up there probably trained. Rudy's probably right.
Yeah.
He's probably trained.
But he got some ass up there too.
Picked up a girl, and now she says he has sexually assaulted her.
Damn.
Isaiah Bond.
Right before the draft sucks.
Right before the draft.
That sucks, dude, because we're in the era now where these teams, these colleges, whatever, we got to stay away from you until this is cleared.
Yeah, I mean, make sure you're banging the right girls. I mean, I get it. You're a Longhorn. Girls throwing their panties at you left and right when they find out you're about to get drafted. And that's the thing. That's the first red flag. Here's Uncle Mike's here. If I could speak to all future NFL players and all future athletes for this matter, I know that it's easy to get laid when you play the, hey man, I played at Texas card, right? Hey man, I'm about to get drafted card. But that opens you up to the danger zone of they just want to F you because of that. They don't care about you, and they're even willing to blackmail you and say you raped them. So be careful, man.
And the only thing you could do really in this situations, if she's lying, she may not be lying. I don't know. I wasn't there. But is go celibate because, I'm serious. Like, because it's like at this point, when you decide, hey, yeah, that was fun, and you ghost her, and next thing you know, you're in a case, or maybe he did it. But a lot of times in these situations, you ghost it, like Worthy, who we're going to get to. Hey, I need you out of my house. Every time I was on the road, you were cheating. I need you gone. I ain't leaving. I don't tell the cops you kicked my ass, even though I kicked your ass.
I know.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, at that point, what do? Just be a Jehovah's Witness and don't touch anybody?
It's hard, man. I mean, regular dudes like us, I mean, we deal with it too. Can you imagine being Isaiah Bond?
No, because now your stock, if it was any real stock there, you might fall to undrafted.
I know. Remember it happened to Lyle Collins.
Oh, yeah.
Because someone got murdered that knew him and his girlfriend, and the cops weren't sure if he was a suspect. He's like, I didn't do nothing. And he didn't even get drafted, Rudy. Remember? And he should have been top 10 overall pick.
10. That cost him a lot of money.
Innuendo and speculation cost him getting drafted. And the Cowboys he became an undrafted free agent and wound up being a damn Pro Bowler for 10 years. It's crazy. It's hard, man, when you're a ball player. It's hard. I mean, this goes back to the beginning of time. Women want your money, and they'll give you the honey for it. But as soon as things go south, then they want you. They want to throw you. They want to throw you in jail. Look, first of all, we don't take these allegations lightly, but it happens so often and especially lately, because so many kids are getting rich so quick now, and these young kids they're making NIL money. They're 18, 19, 20. They're banging 18, 19, 20-year-old dumb girls. And we're going to watch. You watch the amount of the allegations of he raped me are going to quadruple in the next coming years.
Well, and not only that, for the guys that do it, I hope they rot in jail and get butt raped in jail. I honestly mean that.
A rape for a rape?
Yeah, rape for a rape.
Yeah.
But until Congress, Senate, governors, whoever is in charge of this shit starts charging, what is the repercussion for a female? Like, hey, girl, he left me. F that. I'm gonna say he raped me.
Should be jail.
And guess what? If I don't win, if he don't settle out of court with me, it just goes away and I go on about my life.
Ought to be
like
jail.
There has to be a deterrent.
Yeah, Dak sued his accuser.
Yeah, there's got to be a deterrent. If there's no deterrent for the liars, then the real victims will never get their true justice. So we have to, whoever it is in the hierarchy of our laws, doesn't make it jail time for lying about sexual assault. There's no deterrent for a young female or female period, no matter young, female or male period, to say, hey, you know what, I'm not going to do that because I might be facing jail time.
That's correct. And I say this every time we have one of these. It's like these gals that just want to use men to get money.
Like Dak's girl, like what happened to her? She
went away.
This red man's about to have a baby in y'all's former relationship. You tell him everybody that he raped you.
That's bullshit.
And then it just goes away. And she just goes on about her life.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And Dak has to go get a lawyer, have his name in the paper, have you and I talk about it on our show. It's bullshit. And that girl ought to be thrown in fucking jail. She ought to be thrown in jail, have her license suspended for a year. Something. There needs to be punishment. And what it also does, Rudy, is these road lizards, these lion-ass road lizards. It's one thing to try to extort somebody for their money, but when you're that sorry, where you're willing to let a guy go to prison over your bullshit, you ought to be fucking beaten up physically.
Yeah.
You should be harmed. You should be jailed. And here's the thing, you make it even harder for real victims of sexual assault in our society. What do all the stats say? Of every sexual assault that gets reported, 5 don't.
Right.
Because women are afraid. They don't think they're going to be taken serious. They're going to get thrown under the bus because maybe they were drunk or at a party or something like this,
Right.
and they were legitimately assaulted. You make it harder on legitimate victims. It's bullshit.
And Bond might be guilty. We'll
He
find
may
out.
be, but I'm sorry. I'm just I'm a skeptic on this kind of thing. I just am. And it's these damn road lizards that lie that have turned me into a skeptic. It sucks. So Bond has come out today. Absolutely didn't do this. This is bullshit. The lawyers come out. He's absolutely innocent. There's no way he did this. Clearly, she wants money. She knows who he is. She knows he's about to get drafted. He's projected early second, mid-second round. That's big money. That's big money.
Yes, it is.
She wants a payout. Meanwhile, the other Longhorn, Xavier Worthy, the number 1 pick of the Chiefs last year, he got thrown out. He had a thing with his fiance up in Georgetown or Pflugerville or somewhere.
He was trying to kick her out the house because she was a cheating son of a gun.
And she was beating on him and stuff.
She beat him up, pulled one of his dreads out to where he had to cut all of it.
Yep.
And then, he's released. And then we come to find out charges dismissed. Quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Charges dismissed quickly.
Sure.
Like, it wasn't one of these drawn out things. It was like he was arrested.
Yep.
Maybe a week later, Mike.
Yep.
Case dismissed.
The cops immediately called bullshit. It's unfortunate.
And so he turned and sued her. He did a DAC, right?
He has. So he did a DAC. He's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to sue you. Now, she has agreed to go away, leave him alone forever. Relationship's over if he'll drop the lawsuit, and he did this morning. So
you see what I'm saying, though?
She's been mandated by court now. Leave this man alone. Go away. Go about your life.
I'm saying, though?
The girl that lied about Zeke Elliott, she literally had her friend punch her and scratch her to put fake bruises on her and then posted them on her fucking social media. Zeke winds up getting suspended 6 games and didn't do shit. Except he banged the wrong girl, and it sucks. And most of us wind up banging the wrong girl 1 or 2 times of our lives. Bouquet, you live with your girlfriend. I recommend you don't fuck this up. You found a good one. I know you're young. I don't know how much nookie you've had in your life. It ain't worth it. There ain't no piece of pizza worth what these guys are going through. If you really love this girl, stay with her and don't mess it up.
Sure.
Does she eat fish?
Is this a euphemism?
No. Does your current girlfriend eat fish?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because you cannot trust a woman that won't eat fish.
What about a guy that doesn't eat anything like that, like fish or eggs? Or
I don't trust you
That's
either.
probably you, and she shouldn't trust you, but we're talking to you, not her. She ain't producing my show. You are. Young, especially young guys.
Yeah.
They always find out
Young rich
the
guys.
hard way. Young rich dudes always find out the hard way. That's why you got these professional road lizards that got babies with 10 ball players and 2 rappers and an actor. It's bullshit. I'll never understand it. It ain't no piece of pizza worth any of that. You know who this don't happen to? Offensive linemen. Because they're smart guys.
And they're fat and no one knows who they are.
Well, maybe. But you know what? They're happy and nobody ever accuses them of doing nothing. These damn wide receivers and quarterbacks getting all kind of trouble and running back. It's the skill players that continue to attract the road lizards because they got 6-packs.
Yeah, 6-packs. They're tall. Like, what do? I actually play for the Chiefs.
It's hard to say no when you're 20 and they're throwing it at you.
Yeah,
but that's the slippery slope because if it's being thrown at you, it ain't legit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Be careful. Be careful. Make sure someone knows y'all are hooking up. Don't do this in secret. Don't do this in secret. Jimmy up, for God's sake, too. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy up.
Not of course.
Strap it up twice.
Of course.
It ain't going to feel as good, but you'll be safe.
It feels fine enough. All right. It is in the building. You can donate to us via the Super Chat or the Buy Me a Coffee. Subscribe for free. Our subscriptions, I almost don't even want to say it. Our subscriptions have gone up this month.
Oh, they have. Thank y'all.
They've gone up. They've gone up. I'm afraid that now that I say it, we're going to drop 10 next month. No, they've gone up. Subscriptions are up, and I appreciate that. Thank you. You can also watch us Sunday. And you can watch this show every day on Anthem TV. Rudy and I have our brand new show starting this Sunday at 6 o'clock p.m. on the Anthem TV app. Make sure you download the Anthem app for free. Every Sunday night, we're doing a show called Instant Rewind, 6 to 7-ish, and we're going to just basically recap Sunday sports. So that's me and Rudy in sport coats on Anthem TV.
I got to go to Goodwill this
Sunday
week.
night.
I got to go to Goodwill. Sometime between now and Sunday, I got to go to Goodwill.
Well, that should be our first sales call. Maybe we can get somebody to outfit us.
Yeah, we need a tailor.
Yeah, Rudy and Mike.
We need a suit tailor.
Suits brought to you by Lombardo Custom Apparel or something like that. Man, we need that. All right, you know who dresses well every time I see him?
Who?
Jay Ribaldo.
Yeah,
he does. That man dresses well because he does a good job. Professional. He didn't get his suit at
You
no
never know
Goodwill.
who you gonna see.
Yeah, and he ain't going to no Goodwill neither, Ribaldo. Look at that. That's a man right there who knows. But look at that. It's a handsome lad, 3-piece suit, badass man, the official real estate agent of In the Building.
You look very nice.
We've got more
Very
stats.
nice.
We've updated our monthly stats. Jay always sends us new stats every time we have a new month come and go on the state of affairs when it comes to real estate in the great state of Texas. And once again, as always, Bexar County by far has the cheapest median home income of all the major markets in the state of Texas by far. Look at Dallas and Fort Worth, $338,000 average home. Harris County, Houston, $335,000. Austin, a whopping, it's over $500,000. The median average home, $550,000, the average price. And us, just $295,000. So if you're in the market to buy or sell, for that matter, our guy Jay Ribaldo, hit him up. The official real estate man is Jay Ribaldo. Email him at jribaldo@kw.com, or you can go to his website and look at all of his listings. It is ribaldo.com, ribaldo.com. Lots of folks in here donating money today, getting in. They like these coasters. These coasters are
nice. They like
nice.
the coasters. They like the horses better.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Y'all need to find yourselves a green jacket for Sunday. That would be funny. That would be cool.
That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough find.
Yeah, like it's got to be a dark Masters green.
Yeah, it's green will work. We ain't gonna be able to find Masters.
Here's the thing, though. We have a green screen in the studio. If we wear green jackets, we're gonna look like two floating heads.
That is true.
So we can't do that.
Oh, great point.
Yeah, we can't
That
do
is
that.
true. By the way, we have 6 donations. Shout out to all 6 of you.
Thank you, guy. Appreciate it. Aaron Canoper, Stokes, B. Whitener, David. Thanks, Holmes. Big Dick Fox, Keto Jar. Appreciate y'all. I heard that's what he got called in college.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's put that in my ear. All right. What's on your mind today?
The Masters. This Masters.
The Masters.
It's not a lot of times that like U.S. Open, Masters, the majors. I'm totally locked in. So for me, I'm burning on the Masters. Justin Rose on fire.
Mm-hmm.
What's our picks looking like?
Well,
what are we looking like, Mike?
These are about an hour ago the last time I looked, so some of this may have changed.
Well, I got you know what? I have it right here now.
Okay. So Team Rudy, when I woke up this morning, Rory McIlroy was at even par after shooting 72 yesterday.
Okay.
Colin Morikawa also shot 72.
Sorry.
What's his name again, Rudy?
Morikawa. It's Friday. I'm gonna be nice. Don't try to don't do that. Don't gaslight me.
And then Cameron Smith, he shot 71. So going into the day, Team Rudy was overall 1 under par, not terrible.
But it comes down to the money.
What's
your
way
team
we do
like?
this, we add it all up, and whatever threesome has the most money at the end of the tournament, that's the winner. Team Taylor, and I have not looked at update. I have not looked at any scores so far.
This is about an hour ago.
All right, when the day started, I was at even par, 1 shot behind you overall. Former Texas Tech great Ludwig Aberg shot 4 under 68 for me yesterday.
He's still in second as of right now.
And
10,
thank
20
goodness
a.m.
too, because my other 2 guys weren't good. Xander Schauffele shot 1 over 73. And what did I say? I said, you know what? He's burned me before, but I'm gonna. This is gonna be one more time. I'm gonna give El Cid, the big Spaniard, John Rahm, a shot.
And he looks like shit.
And he didn't know his own ass from a hole in a golf course yesterday.
A lot of people, that golf experts were talking about him yesterday, saying, hey, he got rich. It was smart of him to go to the live, but he can't find his game.
Yeah, he's sucked for a year.
Can't find his game.
I don't know what I was thinking. Shouldn't have done it.
And then freaking Buki is balling.
Bouquet is in the lead. Oh yeah, dude. Your threesome is an overall 5 under par. You have a 4-shot lead on Rudy and a 5-shot lead on me.
You got DeChambeau and Scheffler in the top 5. Who's his third one?
Brooks.
Oh, I don't know where Koepka's
He
at.
shot 74.
That's your wild card.
Yeah, well, Brooks, he shot 2 over 74.
He's +1 for the day, +1 overall, -1 for the day.
So he's picked up a shot today. Yeah. All right. So which means you're 6 under par, Bouquet. Damn.
Hate to see that.
You got a 6-shot lead on you and a 7-shot lead on me. Just getting started. It's early.
That's also what it would
It's
be like
early.
in real life too. So
It's early.
Where are we at? Let's see what we're looking at as
I think
projected
Rudy
cut.
would beat you in golf.
Yeah.
no, he would actually. I'm just trying to get rile up.
Oh, I see.
Projected cut right now is +1.
Oh my God.
So it's gonna be tough. Some of these guys got to get out the damn tank.
I need Rom to get his shit together quick.
And they got some he's +9, so he's going home today. But a lot has been made about Angel Cabrera being allowed back at the Masters. He did do his time. He went to jail for he's one of those crazy dudes, Mike. I read the story.
Chain smoking on the course.
Beat on his lady. He's one of those dudes that like, give me your phone. You're not allowed to talk to your parents.
Mhm.
Not allowed to talk to your brother. Where are you going?
Ugh.
Video record. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you stay in the room. I have friends out here. He was one of those crazy dudes and did jail time for it. Some people feel like even though he's done his time, and he is a past champion, 2009, that he shouldn't have been allowed into the Augusta gates.
Well, you get a lifetime exemption when you win.
And he went and he did his time.
He did. I mean, he's allowed
He's
to do his
crazy.
time.
But he did his time.
Well, if he's beating on women, he's a shitbag.
Well, yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
And he's the opposite problem from those lion road lizards. He's the fucker that actually does
Great
abuse
point.
women, which means we all have to give every girl the benefit of the doubt. But
look what happened. He went to jail.
Which leads to these lion
Right.
girls who take advantage of it. So these girls that are lying about it also should go to jail. At least get put on probation.
Something, Mike.
Something. All right. Speaking of golf.
What happened?
So we have a really cool thing that we're helping. I want to help Pub Sports promote this. By the way, Pub Sports now, their shows are going to be aired on the Anthem TV app. How about that for synergy?
The universe is working together.
So is Jimmy the Bag show now on after In the Building?
Yep.
Badass, man. You didn't even.
What,
you
on
should have
Anthem?
told us this. You didn't even tell me. I would have made a big deal about it.
Dude, Jose's so in his own world.
So isn't it great when our partners partner up?
Yeah.
That's so cool. So where I'm going with this is we have a really badass opportunity here so Pub Sports Radio here at Southtown, they also put on these really big card and memorabilia shows that Rudy and I actually did a show at one last year. They had Vince Young at one of their card showings. Now they're going to have Johnny Manziel on May 18th when Johnny's going to be there?
A little over a month out.
All right, so Johnny's actually going to come into town for the whole weekend. He's going to make his appearance on Sunday, May 18th, right?
Okay.
At the card show up at the church on 1604. And is it what is it, Judson Road where the church is? Yeah. But he's going to come in on that Saturday because Johnny is going to play golf with people that are willing to donate to play golf with Johnny Manziel. And much of the proceeds,
I think it's TPC, by the way.
Much of the proceeds are going to go to.
Yes.
Much of the proceeds are going to go to the card show.
Awesome.
Do you want to play golf with Johnny Manziel? All right, now let me give you the parameters here. Johnny Football. That's right.
Johnny Football.
He probably wouldn't care if you took a leak in the lake like that kid did at the Masters.
Johnny would record you.
You imagine playing golf with Manziel?
I would give my right
badass.
arm.
I was going to say, I do unholy things.
Yeah, I'd love to play golf with Johnny.
All right, we are presenting the Pub Sports Radio Alamo Card Show Johnny Manziel Golf Experience Package. All right, we need to get a flyer made for this too, Bookie. So it's a round of golf for three. Okay, it's three of you. It's three of y'all and Johnny fucking Football, on May 17 with the A&M legend himself, 2012 Heisman Trophy winner.
Mm-hmm.
Autographed and personalized jerseys you will get from Johnny. He will also autograph footballs for you that day, in addition to playing with you. He will also take photos with you. He'll take a solo with each one of you, and he'll take a group picture with all three of you.
Will he sign my
that
tit?
He will sign, probably. Helps Johnny Manziel.
My right one's bigger than my left, so sign that right.
Is it
tit.
really
Is that the hand you gotta?
No, it's just.
Wait, you got one tit bigger than the other?
It's just you got to do more isolated chest. So
maybe you got a bad gait. You like is your spine crooked?
Yeah, maybe you've got the Alvin Kamara, that one side of your body is just stronger than the other.
Right. All right. So people are going to ask, how much is it?
Hey, you email the proper channels.
No, I can. No, I can tell. I can say.
you know this is not going to be anything This ain't gonna be low. This is Johnny football.
all
Can we
day
guess
long.
it? Over under.
Do you not know?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, let's do over under. Let's do
2,000.
no. Let's do over under 2,000. Okay, I'm going the over.
Man, if it's over, that's crazy. But I guess over, huh? Fuck.
Don't say it's crazy. We're trying to sell the
Yeah.
damn thing.
I
mean
know,
you
but
mean
I'm
it's a
going
good deal.
over. I'm thinking it's more along the lines of about 5K. This is Aggies we talking about. These people
Yeah, they got
print money.
That's true.
Most of them.
Yeah. What's
$7,500?
No, it's not.
Yes,
What?
it is.
75.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that
Mhm.
sounds about right.
It's Johnny Manziel.
Dude, he has to hang out with you for 4 hours. Do you know how brutal it is to hang out with some people for 4 hours?
Man.
And you're as a celebrity, then you gotta, Johnny, do you remember third quarter?
He has to get ass
Auburn.
whipped by
Yeah,
people.
third quarter Auburn. You decided to throw it out of bounds. You could have ran for 20 yards. He's gonna be like, dude, what?
No, my first question, hey, Johnny, do you remember that one time you ran into your lineman's back and you threw the touchdown against Alabama? You remember that? That was so awesome.
See, he don't want to
See,
hear that.
Fuck that.
The best thing you could do hanging out with somebody like Johnny Football is not bring up football.
Right. I'm going to bring up like riding the
I'm
rubber.
not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna good shot. Great putt. What'd you use there? 7-iron, good shot.
Fuck that. I'm going to ask him about riding the duck on Lake Travis.
No, man, we're talking golf. We're playing golf.
I'm going to ask about the stacks and the
I'll be
videos
like,
and all
hey,
that shit.
I got it right to left. What you got it, Johnny? Right to left? Go ahead.
So I guess that
you know what I mean? We're talking golf. We're on the golf course.
that 75 will probably cover your golf round as well for everyone.
Dude,
the whole thing.
look, let me
So
tell you
it makes
something.
sense.
If this video gets out to the right people, that it'll be sold by 11.
Absolutely.
Like that ain't no money.
No.
That ain't no money.
No.
We talk. This is people that can play TPC and people that hang out with Johnny Football. That ain't no money.
Right. So 7,500, you get all that. Johnny's done other things for way more, and all you have to do is sit there.
Yeah,
He's going to play golf with y'all's asses.
which is an
Right.
ass whip.
And let me say this right off the top here as we get ready to start promoting this. And if Thunderdomers and subscribers wind up doing this, please don't embarrass us.
Yeah, please, for the love of God.
All right.
Hey,
All right.
you've been 75. I'll let you do what you want to do. Just don't say you came through us.
Right. All right. So tell all your buddies about this, whether you're watching us on YouTube, watching us on Anthem TV, maybe you're streaming live on Facebook or X or whatever, however you consume us. Maybe you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple or see how I'm promoting all of our things while talking about Johnny Manziel.
Of course.
It's good broadcasting.
It's good broadcasting.
Spread the word to all of your homies. All right. It is in the building. Like and share. And like. That's how we get into the algorithm and we get more famouser. Okay. Show presented in part by Slackers, the official
The Easter one.
sports bar of In the Building. We got this one's for you and your kid.
This is kid friendly, so stop making excuses. Get your ass off the couch next Saturday. Sorry.
Okay. Next Saturday. I will not be here, so you
You being why?
gotta represent for
I'm
us.
gonna wear a big ass QR code T-shirt with our. I'm gonna get our QR code on my T-shirt.
Yeah.
My goal is to walk away next week with 100 subs.
Rudy was saying we need to get remember back in the day, old school newspaper salesmen would have a big board in front of them attached to another board with ropes, and they'd have a sign. You'd walk
Yeah.
around as a human sign.
It was
but put a QR code on the sign.
It was the Die Hard with Samuel Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
and Bruce Willis had to wear the cardboard thing, and it said, "I hate."
Oh, the cardboard.
N-words.
Oh, yeah.
Like that,
But
with our QR code. That's what I
Okay.
want to wear.
Whatever
But I got
it
a
takes,
week.
whatever it takes to get our subscriptions up. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
You think you
So
can give me a 4-pack by then? Before you leave?
a 4-pack.
Missions? You think you can give me something to give away?
You know me? Yeah. You
Before you, I know
don't
you
have-
leave next
You don't
week.
have to whisper it. Let's see, 4-pack.
Before you leave next week, give me a 4-pack. AD, give me some liquor. I need some. Hey, if you become a subscriber, you will enter a chance to win a 4-pack.
I like it. Yeah.
I know you leave next week, so
But
we'll
make
figure it out.
do it where as soon as we get 20 new subscribers,
Yeah.
we're going to pull from those.
Sure.
Yeah. Make it
Okay,
work
for them.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
All
it'll
right.
just be for them.
So get your asses out to Slackers next week on Thousand Oaks. 281 and Thousand Oaks, $25 a person, 2,000 pounds of crawfish, 500 pounds of shrimp,
2 live bands.
live tunes. The Easter Bunny's coming out there. Family fun. All right. This one's family friendly for your kids. Golden egg hunt, raffle for prizes. Bring your kid out while you drink, and don't get too hammered, though, while your kid has a good time. It's Slackers next Saturday. the official sports bar.
AD's going to donate some liquor for the giveaway. We're going to get these subs up, Mike.
Has he told you that, or you just decided?
He just commented in the chat.
That's right. Get these subs up. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, very good. Everybody, I love all the comments. I like it. Where are we at on money donations for the coaster giveaway?
I think it's seven people. So we got a race Monday.
We got
a horse race Monday, fellas.
We can get a little more in case you're just joining the show. I got two badass slate in the building drinking coasters that Rudy made a good point would look cool with a glass of bourbon sitting on.
Yeah.
All right. So any donation today via the super chat or the buy me a coffee gets you into the Monday horse race. Speaking of horses, Arch Manning is back in the news.
See, yo, set it up, and I'm gonna tell you why this makes me mad, but I kind of feel bad for Arch.
You feel bad for Arch?
Yes, but go ahead, set it up.
All right. I do not feel bad for Arch.
I'll tell you why.
Arch should rhyme. Arch equals rich is the name of this portion.
You can't spell rich without Arch.
Thank you, George.
Without AR.
All right. So Arch just signed another huge NIL deal. Have you heard of the California-based clothing designer Vuori?
Never heard of him.
Vuori?
I read this when you sent it to me this morning. I had never heard of this clothing brand.
Vuori. So add this to his stockpile because he already has Red Bull and Uber and God knows how many others. He's by far and away the highest paid college football player in America. There's my setup.
It sucks when you're already rich. And you know why? Because everybody thinks that everything that you touch, you should give away. Like I know last year, Arch donated all of his money, all of his NIL money to charity. F that. I ain't donating shit. This is I'm not shit. I'll do look, can I keep something? Do I always got to be a trust fund, baby? I know Peyton and Eli and Cooper got a stash as tall as the San Antonio Tower put away for me.
Sure.
But I'm still out there getting my ass kicked. And I'm selling a bunch of clothes for this company. Hopefully, all I'm saying is hopefully he gets to keep some of this. Because I know last year was like, hey, Arch has got $2 million, but he gives it all to charity. Why? We got billionaires figuring out ways to make more money. Why does Arch have to donate all of his money? Because I'm a capitalist, man. I will help charities. You help charities. I've helped charities. We're charitable guys. And I'll do my part, to help charities. But I want to keep a little something.
You think that he's being pressured to give it away?
Oh,
I didn't know he gave any of it away.
Yeah, his NIL money last year, he donated it all.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
God dang. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know about that, bro.
Huh. Now, let me say this.
It could be a tax write-off. You're right about that.
This is a lifelong debate on morality.
Right. Every time somebody does something outlandish, everybody's like, you know how many people you could have fed with that? Well, you feed them.
Don't you think that rich people that get rich for really no reason, there's really he didn't earn this money.
I'm listening.
He's being paid to pretend he likes Vuori clothing.
That's fair. I'm listening.
He's being paid to pretend he loves Red Bull and Arch Manning ain't taking no fucking Uber nowhere.
No.
Right? Come on now. When you're that rich, are you not morally obligated to give back to society those that need it?
Yes, you are.
Those that deserve it.
I think Shaq's one of those guys. I love what Shaq does. Shaq will be in Walmart and just hook up a whole bunch of families up.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Not all of it.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm
saying, let's say he's getting $2 million.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to donate $500,000 to his favorite charity, cool. But I don't think he should have to give it up all. What if? Who knows? No, not all of it. That's all I'm saying.
Bill Gates has literally given away half of his money. Half.
And he still has a few Billy.
See
what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
More than a few Billy. Yeah, for sure. And he felt he had a moral obligation to give away half of his stuff. Bill Gates, I don't give a fuck if he's a weirdo. I don't give a shit.
I love Bill Gates.
Bill Gates has literally saved hundreds of thousands of lives in Africa with his AIDS research and donations.
Mr. Beast has too.
I know. That's great. I
love that. I'm broke.
And I'm a capitalist.
I'm broke and I do the charity work. So I'm cool with it, but I'm just like, damn, he should be able to keep a little bit.
I'm
something.
not surprised that he gave a bunch away. I'm not. You know why I'm not surprised to hear that? Because of the family he comes from. You know, by the way, Grandpa Archie told Cooper, I don't want him taking a nickel until he at least starts one game at Texas.
Maybe that's why he donated it all last year.
He did not make any. He had like NIL deals like in waiting, but told his business partners, I've decided to not take any money until I at least get one start. They want him to earn his way. And he got so remember.
So I guess he got that money and like, you know what? Since I can't take it, Grandpa don't want me to take it. I'll do something good with it. And I can appreciate that.
Quinn Ewers got hurt in the UTSA game.
Oh, he did start last year. You're right.
And then Arch played the Louisiana Monroe game. Remember?
Right. You're right.
And then that was okay, fine. You got to start. Grandpa says it's cool. So then he cashed them checks from Uber and Red Bull.
Got you.
Yeah. And remember that Red Bull made this big announcement on YouTube and he had to sit down with his Red Bull cap on.
I forgot about
looking
that.
like a race car driver.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool, man.
I do too.
I think
just not all of it. Go scroll up, Jose. Let me read some of this money off.
Let's do it.
Who was that? Canooper? Was that Canooper?
Big Canoop.
What is it? Bring it over here so Mike and I can see it. We're old. A donation in the building on behalf of my nephew, the former track star Garrett Rocas, who finally married his señorita Mariana. Best wishes to the newlyweds. Congrats, my brother. And should it go bad, you can call Orlando Kell. Ruben was, I'm kidding. Love you, Aaron. That's not funny.
Let me say something about Garrett. So she is from Mexico.
Mexico.
And Garrett is whiter than me. And he always sends me pictures when he goes to see her people down in Mexico. I'm like, dude, you're like 6'4" and you're white as fuck. Just keep a low profile, you know? Yeah. I don't want you to get kidnapped. Right. I don't want him getting kidnapped.
Nobody gets kidnapped. I've been to Mexico 17 times.
Come on, man.
Nobody gets kidnapped.
Yeah, but he's tall and white. They think he's Arch Manning.
You get kidnapped in America, too. Ruben Villegas going for a couple of Whistle Pig bottles this weekend. One gift, one to keep. Which one should I get, Rudy? You got to go with.
That's a segue to the. Yeah. That's a segue to the live spot.
Let's do it. I would go snout to tail 10-year, Ruben. Go with that snout to tail 10-year. That is delicious, my brother, and it has been marked down. And the giveaway, I would probably do the rye 10-year. This way, you don't be giving away cheap ass gifts to people. You want to give them good bourbon. And if you get two, Ruben, because we are in the live spot, you get two entries into the raffle of that Set It and Forget It Traeger at the end of April. So a lot of entries already coming in. So get in there, Ruben, and make sure you tell them in the building so you can get that 5% off. But I would, for myself, Ruben, keep the snout to tail, sir.
All right, and make sure you and everybody else this week, if you walk into any one of the 7 local Texas Cheer Liquors, make sure you mention us in the building and get 5% off. Ellis Rideouts in the building. Marbach Miracles doing a warm-up cook-off today. Watch out at the barbecue. We are taking first again. They got a big cook-off they're doing.
They got first last year in Helotes?
He got first in something. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, nice. They had a good day. Them Marbach Miracles. They come to cook.
Hey, them Marbach boys can cook some barbecue now.
They come to cook.
They can cook some masala.
Damn right.
They can cook some masala when they come by. Hey, bring a case.
Make that your special this year because we get the special.
Yeah.
Maybe asada. Little asada, maybe the special. No? Well, maybe a little menudo.
You should do fajitas.
Or fajitas, absolutely.
Question for you both.
Yes, sir.
Our guy Aaron donated twice. Does he get 2 horses?
No. Okay. Well, what's a judgment call? Well, how much did he donate?
How much was it both?
$20 in total.
All right. The answer is no. Because here's the thing. What if a guy donates twice and he donates $1 and then one guy gives 50? That doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? Thank you, Ellis. I appreciate it. No offense to Canooper. That's my boy, but just, one counts.
Right.
Y'all want to keep donating all there in the show, go for it, but you only get 1 horse in the race. All right? Don't you agree?
I agree with that.
We agree with that. Xavier Barajas, he's in the building. Thank you, Xavier. You're in the horse race. All right, next segment.
What else we got? What's up, Xavier? $9.99.
So here's what I want to do. I want to throw something out here on the cuff. So I punch myself, first of all. This ain't the legit punch of the day. We'll get to it in a minute. I thought we had the old Mattertainment. I thought we had the old Mattertainment News intro music still, but we don't. So here's what I want to do. because we can't play music without getting permission. We don't have copyrights on this show for any tunes unless the band, the artist themselves, or the label that runs their company, runs their band, tells us we can. There are a lot of local bands in this town. We've been promoting local bands out at.
I need to talk to Gene again.
out in
Gene told
Slacker.
me he still got us. I need to hit him up. I'll hit
Okay.
him up.
Okay. Yeah, I know you know Gene. Whether it's Gene or somebody, if you're a local band, send us 30-second or like maybe 5-minute or maybe just a minute when Jose can just turn it into a
We can
loop.
chop it up. Yeah.
Make it a loop. We need bed music.
Original.
Yeah. And we'll give you your propers. We'll give your band a shout out. It's got to be in for this is our show now. You know how me and Rudy roll with our show. I can't have it. It can't be
No death metal? No?
no. That's not
Okay.
good bed music.
Okay.
And but I don't want it dorky elevator. Just a nice, cool, or just
I'm
it's
down.
cool elevator type music. Local bands, send us your music. No lyrics, no vocals, instrumentals,
Yeah.
and we will give you all your flowers and propers. With that being said,
And
like
promote you when you have your live show
yeah,
somewhere.
there's a lot of entertainment news I
Yeah.
want to get into today. So I'm just gonna have to, and I don't want to do it dry. It's weird, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of shit going on in the entertainment news world that I would have brought to the show, but it needs bed music. So we've got some generic stuff in there, don't we, Jose? We got some stuff of our own that we like. It's just like rando session band stuff that we're allowed to play. There's some goofy stuff going on in the
I like
entertainment world today. This is perfect. I like this. I don't hate this at all. Do.
I like it.
I like it too. All right. Have you guys heard? I mean, I know Jose has. Have you heard of Weezer?
Yes.
Okay.
What kind of?
Say it ain't so.
I love how Mike assumed I haven't heard of Weezer. I'm offended.
I bet you don't. I don't know.
I'm pretty eclectic, Mike.
I just want to make sure that I just racially profile
Yes, you
Rudy
did.
J.
Damn it. I got another show without.
What's up? What happened with Weezer?
Rudy's probably got like 5 Weezer shirts in his
Yeah.
closet, bro. It's fucking cool. Quit profiling the black man.
Yeah. Didn't one of their wives kill somebody? Some shit?
The bass player's wife's crazy as fuck. She's already crazy. She's like one of these freaky artist types. She's been on Ghost Hunters. She buys a lot of weird art. She's into death and ghosts and the afterlife and shit. What a bizarre scene in L.A. in front of the house of Scott Schreiner, the bass player.
Yeah, what happened?
So some guys, typical L.A. car chase, right?
Okay.
Guys, he gets off the freeway and he starts cutting through a neighborhood in L.A.
I'm listening.
He wipes out in the car, jumps out of the car, hauls bowls in the neighborhood. Broad daylight. Jumps a fence. There's helicopters. They can see his dumb ass. He rips his clothes off, goes butt-ass naked. He's probably on a drug bender.
Yeah.
And he happens to be in the yard right next door to the bass player for Weezer. And the wife, crazy-ass woman,
Right.
she sees there's a commotion, sees a naked dude in the yard next to her. Hell, she may be texting because the first thing she does is go grab a gun.
So is she a hero?
She goes out there with a gat, and she's got the gat pointed at this dude. So that's all fine and everything. And then the cops get there. Hey, put the gun down. We got it. We'll take it from here. Homegirl don't put the gun down. She points the gun at the cops.
She was probably.
And they
down
have
too.
no choice but to shoot the
Pop!
dumbass.
They popped her
They
ass.
shot her. She's okay. Thank God the cop was like able to like shoot her in the leg or I don't even know where she got shot. It's not
It was
life
the
threatening.
shoulder.
Shoulder?
It was shoulder.
What a dumbass.
Yeah.
So and she's been charged with attempted murder. What
Because
a dumbass.
They have to charge her with attempted murder to justify shooting her.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
She's a vigilante. I mean, it's Batman's fault.
That's bullshit.
The cops never shoot at Batman.
That's California. This ain't Texas. You can't just shoot.
Yeah,
folks.
Cali, they got different gun laws, sweetie.
So now, why point the gun at the cops? That's what I don't understand. The cops are here.
Yeah.
You got the guy with the gun.
Because she was doped out too.
Stand down. What are we doing?
Yeah, once the cops tell you we got it, You go back inside.
What a dumbass.
You tip your cap and say, hey, I was going to pop his ass if y'all didn't. Y'all have a good day, gentlemen.
Right. What a dumbass.
Damn, so they shot her in the shoulder.
Yeah, and her husband is the bass player for Weezer. They're supposed to play they're playing in Indio, California this week. He's going to play. I mean, she in jail.
Right.
Fuck it. She's fine. He's going to play with
I got to go get this check to get her bond.
All right. Rudy, have you ever heard of Soulja Boy?
Oh my.
I don't want to profile you. I don't want to assume you've heard of Soulja Boy.
Yes, I have.
Soulja Boy had a bad day.
What happened with my guy? I love Soulja Boy.
He's been found liable in a civil trial after facing allegations of sexual assault. His former assistant accused him of raping her. He beat that, but typical California.
Now here comes the civil case.
She got him on the civil suit, and he's been ordered to pay her $4 million, which he ain't rich. He only had that one little song. His real name is DeAndre Cortez. That's a cool name, DeAndre Cortez.
Yeah.
But he goes with Soulja Boy. Has to pay this gal $4 million. That's California for you.
Yeah, let me look that up.
A lady, I mean, God, I don't know why she was pointing the gun at the cops. But you just can't point guns on folks in Cali. And in California, you get oh no, he didn't rape you, but yeah, you got to pay him $4 million just because.
How does that happen?
I don't know. OJ was found not guilty for murder, but he lost the civil suit. He had to go bankrupt on account of that bullshit.
Did he go bankrupt?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's why.
He started hawking all of his memorabilia. That's what got him in prison to begin with. Remember that one dude stole all of his memorabilia and he kicked the door down with a gun and all that shit?
Soulja Boy net worth, apparently, according to Celebrity Net Worth, only $5 million.
Well, 4 of it's going to this assistant.
But you can do those in payments, right?
I don't know how that works. Highly unfortunate. All right, so that's a good idea of entertainment news. Send us y'all's bed music because we like to play bed music. We don't want to play the same shit all the time.
Right.
All right. Entertainment news today presented by Lone Star Nano Services. If you are in the market to have your roof treated, or thinking, I don't need a whole new roof, but I don't want my roof getting ugly and old, because the weatherization in this state is awful.
Right.
Because we got extreme seasons. We got 20s and 30s and ice and shit in the winters, and especially in the state of Texas, and we get these brutal ass hot summers, and it creates havoc on your roof. My boys at Lone Star Nano will come out and treat your roof, and they will do an inspection to see if you need it for free. And here's the caveat. The first person that calls my guys, the first person that reaches out to me just to get a free inspection from Lone Star Nano.
I like this. You told me about this.
I will go out there with the guys to make sure. They're going to do a fine job.
No.
But what I'm going to go out there just to put my name on it, I put my name on my clients. All right. And I even going to put my body on it, because the next person that gets a hold of me wants to get an inspection from Lone Star Nano. And again, they're not roofers. They treat roofs. They save you thousands and thousands of bucks. But a lot of times roofs don't need to be replaced anyway. Sometimes the insurance company ain't going to pay for it anyway.
Right.
And so you just try to get it treated, and they're really great at it. It's Lone Star Nano. Go Nano. And I will come out to your home with my guys at Lone Star Nano and hang out with you for a bit, take pictures while they look at your roof. Absolutely free to have them come out and inspect your roof. Lone Star Nano Services. Taylor going to come to your house. Go Nano. All right, now let's do some pointers. It is in the building on Love You Hard TV.
Yes.
Now,
he set it up, guys. Give Mike a round of applause.
In the building.
Look at this fool. I'm a little.
Come on, you see that?
The bassist for Weezer's wife sounds like my kind of gal.
What is wrong with you?
Likes the drama, loves it, gets off on it.
My wife will fight with me. She has before.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she coming outside with the gat. But my wife is like, if I'm getting my ass kicked, my wife is going to jump your ass.
Have you seen this guy's wife, by the way?
No.
Covered in tats. Can't even see her skin.
Nice.
She's nasty, too. That's why some bitch likes her. Full of drama, but full of fun. Who you punching?
I am punching one point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant. And not because he keeps finding these ways to try to piss Adam Silver off. Because now, Adam Silver fined him $75,000 for shooting a fake gun. Now he's resorted to throwing grenades and then covering his ears after he hits a three. So
what's he doing? Pulling the pin?
Yes, he pulls the pin, he chunks it in the crowd, then he covers his ears. And everybody's laughing, everybody having a good time. And I'm not punching him because of that, even though I do feel like, hey, Ja, this is a $12 billion industry. We all got people to answer to, and if they don't want you doing that, don't do it. Or go start the Ja Morant League, and you can do all the fake guns and fake grenades you want. If it's a problem with the bosses and you're hurting the product, you got to stop doing it if you're going to work for the NBA. But I'm punching him because I'm watching the game last night. They're getting their asses kicked by the Timberwolves, and he's throwing the grenades when he's down 20. He's so interested in pissing off the NBA that it's when the guy scores a touchdown and they're down 30 in the fourth quarter and he still does his end zone dance. Like John's down 20 last night and he's still throwing grenades in the crowd. Like he's so butthurt and pissed off at the NBA. He's making himself look like an asshole. And now he's shooting way too many threes just so he can throw the grenade. I see about 150,000 coming in his future. And again, that's between him and Adam Silver. But when you work for somebody, you got somebody to answer to, Ja. If you don't like it, start your own league. But don't throw the grenade when you're down 20. You look stupid. And I love Ja. But punch that bastard.
You see what he said after the game?
Oh, it ain't what it is. Y'all don't. It's not what y'all think it is. Is that what you're talking about?
No. He also said, if they crack down on this, I'll just come up with something else. Dude, what a fucking brat.
He acts like they didn't tell you to cut your braids. They didn't tell you can't go by Ja. They're not attacking your civil rights or your constitutional rights. They're saying, hey, we don't want you shooting fake guns in the crowd.
Right. No violent acts, dude.
Do I think it's a little over the top in the NBA? Sure. Guys have done it for forever. But when you have bosses, this is how life works.
And you have history with guns.
Yes. This is how life works, bro. If you don't like it, quit.
What a little asshole.
Yeah.
What a little shows mental weakness because his stubbornness. It's pride and mental weakness, and it makes him look weak. He's got sugar in his britches. Be a fucking grown man and grow up, dude.
And don't throw the grenade down.
So
20.
prideful.
You look stupid.
Look dumb. So what? They're gonna crack down on that? What are you gonna do next? Pretend you're beating somebody up?
I think they're gonna go blowtorch.
Blowtorch? What does a blowtorch look like? Oh, like that. Flamethrower.
Maybe he lays down like a sniper on the end of the basket. Who knows? We could go a lot of ways with this.
He lays down and goes sniper. They'll suspend the shit out of him.
Yeah. Isaac the third, $20. Rudy, you took my punch. I totally agree.
All right.
Bazooka. That's a good one, George.
A bazooka,
bazooka's those right here, right?
Has he done an arrow yet?
A missile launcher, rocket launcher.
Has he done an arrow?
That's been done.
Has it really?
That's too little for Ja. He
Okay.
wants, man-made steel.
A blow dart. Do a blow dart.
That's racist.
Oh, throw a spear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a spear.
Yeah, you can't do that. What the fuck?
God damn it, Mike.
Oh, well, golly, man. I'm 0 for 2 on racism.
Ja Wick. Matt Bernard called him Ja Wick.
That's a good punch. Dude, at this point,
he's pissing me off.
He's looking like a fool.
Yeah, he's pissing me off.
Come on, man. You have history. You know you can't.
And I tried to defend him because we love guns in this country. But you know what I mean? I'm like, the country with the most deaths by gun is mad at a guy for shooting a fake one. Okay, I do think it's stupid, but once your bosses, you make $30 million.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, okay, who cares?
I know.
Who cares?
Bosses,
we all got some shit we don't want to do. You think Mike and I want to be out every damn day doing what we do? No, but we got to do what we got to do.
Hey, you think I'm going to go to someone's house and pretend I like him because they call Lone Star? Jeez. I'm kidding.
Who you punching?
I'm going to punch the head of Fox Sports, the CEO, the guy that runs Fox Sports. I can't even think of his name. For putting my boy third leg Greg Olson in a shitty situation. Emmy nominations have come out this week.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, for the fourth year in a row, Greg Olson of Fox Sports has been nominated for the Emmy for the Best Analyst Award.
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't even the number one chair on his own network, but he's the guy that gets nominated for all the Emmys. It sucks because they ran Tom Brady out there, mother of pearl, man. it sucks. And I like
And Tom's
Tom.
not that good yet.
Tom's
Not
not
yet.
good at all.
Not yet.
And I don't know that he's gonna get good. Look, and it's an innocuous scene as far as like him and Tom. They don't have anything personal, but Greg has made it clear, not personal to Tom. I should be number one.
No knock to Troy, no knock to Romo, no knock to Brady. Greg's the best right now.
I disagree at all. And Greg said, look, again, nothing to do with Tom. I love Tom, nothing but respect. It's not his decision. I should be in that number one chair. I should be calling Super Bowls. I'm the Emmy winner.
But you don't pay Tom $375 million to put him in the second chair.
It's like Tom is the Kardashian, the reality, like
Damn.
keeping up with the Kardashians, and like and Greg Olson's he's Breaking Bad.
Tom's a competitive son of a bitch. He'll be better next year.
Greg wins all the Emmys, but Tom gets all the social media.
Yeah,
I guess it sucks.
I like it.
That sucks. So punch Fox News, Fox Sports. And I just want to give third leg Greg his flowers as we get ready to head off into the weekend.
Does Greg have a trunk?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a rap song about it. I'll send it to you.
Come on, Rudy. It's a great one.
It's a great one.
He raps it. It's when he's in Miami, too. So
it's so bad. And when he was at the U, all the brothers were like, "No, we can't compete with G." They call him G. Big G.
I don't want. You don't have
Big
to send
G.
me a song talking about Schlong. I'll pass. I'll just take y'all's word for
What
it.
are y'all doing this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? Laying low.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Mookie, you gonna wash clothes for once?
I'm gonna be ready for Anthem TV Sunday.
Yeah, I gotta wash clothes, but I'm too poor to leave, so
Oh.
I'm just gonna watch the Masters.
I'm going to see Kevin Hart tomorrow night. I'm excited.
AT&T.
Yeah.
Tell him we said hello.
Frostbank.
You know, at his show, they
Frostbank.
take your phone.
I know,
You know,
but I'll give a full man.
or they put it in a plastic bag.
Something like that.
Yeah, if you get caught,
I'll let you know how that goes.
Kevin's good.
Yeah. We'll do We'll do some Kevin Hart talk on Monday. Sunday though, instant rewind. Download the Anthem TV for free. The Anthem TV app. And watch me and Rudy do instant rewind. Up next on Anthem TV is Jimmy the Bag from Pub Sports Radio. Thank y'all. Love y'all hard. Thanks everybody. Appreciate the donations. Horse race will come down Monday too. Y'all be safe. See you Monday.